James Kasper here for CVV Magazine, and we're here today with none other than two-time Island Music Awards nominees, West My Friend. Guys, thanks for doing this, and why don't we start with the band name. What's the story there?
I guess the main impetus behind the name was from a movie that came out 4 or 5 years ago, I believe, called 1 Week, and it's about a man from Ontario who gets diagnosed with terminal cancer, and so he's deciding, what should I do? I've got maybe weeks to live, who knows? And so, of course, first thing he does is go to Tim Hortons and get a coffee, and rolls up the rim, and on the inside it just says, "Go West, young man." And
that's where it all started.
Yeah, I've really loved the movie myself, so I thought, hey, it's a cool place to start with, and everyone else was okay with it.
Yeah, it's an interesting name and a good story behind it. So this is your third tour you're about to do now. You've done 3 tours in a pretty short amount of time. What can you tell us about the tour? Where are you going? That's maybe different than last time?
Well, the tour is called the Mainland Ho Tour, so we're going to the mainland. It's starting here in Victoria, but then we're basically going all around Vancouver.
What can people expect from that show? Is there going to be blood gurgling or any sort of fire breathing, anything like that?
There might be some pig's blood, yeah. There'll probably, hopefully, be dancing babies, but that's dependent on the audience. We'll also be playing a whole bunch of new songs because we spent a lot of January arranging and writing. So.
Nice. A couple of new things in the works. You've got a brand new music video. We'll talk about it in a minute. Also, a Vancouver Island Music Awards nomination, 2 years in a row now. How did that make you feel?
Felt pretty good. Last year we got the nod for Song of the Year, which was pretty cool because I don't remember if our album had actually even been fully released yet. It had been recorded and everything, but it was really great to get the tip right out of the gates. And then this year, the whole album got nominated for Roots Album of the Year.
All right, so you have a brand new music video. What can you tell us about the experience of making that video?
Well, we did it in a barbershop, which is neat.
There's some nudity in there, is there not?
There's some partial nudity. You see Jeff's chest during a saxophone solo.
Did that come naturally to you, or?
Yeah, I've been practicing that part for a few years now, so it's a big build up to the music video. I also grew a beard for it, so that it could be shaved off for the sexy sax man mustache. There's a lot of commitment that went into that role.
It was.
Yeah. A lot of depth in that video. So yeah, go on about the story about the making up.
Well, we had this movie we shot in 3 different segments where the basis of the song is like it's taking it slow, right? So the one shot we had was with a pair of kids from Eden School that we had acting out as young love with the flowers and all that jazz. And then we also had that cut in with an older couple who I think they said they'd been married for 40 years, 40 or 50 years, either way much longer than any of us have been alive. And then just tacked that in with us playing in a barbershop because of the nice introduction that we did. And yeah, it was just a pretty cool experience to just spend a weekend just working with Daniel Pender and the nice folks at the shop and on the set.
Funny or strange things that have happened on your tour, let's say? Anything like that?
Okay, well, this summer we went on tour, all up BC on our Homesick Blues tour. And a little bit before the Homesick Blues tour, Jeff's sister gave him some Amish cinnamon bread starter, which promptly became named the West My Friend Amish cinnamon bread starter, because at 6 o'clock in the morning, before the tour started, he made some. And the cool thing about this is that you make it, it's really yummy, and then you have this goopy, gross, yeasty starter stuff that you force upon your friends and tell them to make bread. So we, of course, forced some upon Oliver Swain, who played our first show with us on the tour. And then when we got back to Victoria, halfway through our tour, to play at Folk West, after, 24 plus hours of nonstop travel and lack of sleep because of a broken down car, we got up on stage and we were playing, and about halfway through our set, he interrupted us for some sort of, I assumed it was for some sort of announcement. And he pulled out the cinnamon bread starter because it was exactly the right amount of time, and brought out the cinnamon bread and shared it with the entire audience and forced it upon the starter upon people in the audience. I think they might have been willing, but he said force. Yeah.
Wow.
And now that
good story.
starter has like a Facebook page and everything for West.
Holy cow. And probably has about 1 million likes.
Yeah, pretty much. And we gave it to people all over
20 and a million.
20 and a million. We gave it to people all over the province too, which was fun. So
Nice.
It's a key part of the recipe is the forcing it upon your friends, and so we did that all along the tour. And we'd have halftime contests for the a bag of the starter, or give it to people that we stayed with on tour.
And Rosie Bitts makes a cameo.
Yeah.
So where can people find the video, and where can people find West My Friend on the web?
Well, we've got westmyfriend.com, and the video is linked there. They can also search it on YouTube. The song's called Take It Slow. And we're also on Facebook and pretty much anywhere else you look.
Give us the lowdown on the tour kickoff show this Saturday evening at Solstice, downtown Victoria.
Well, the doors are at 7:30. It starts at 8, and we're going to have 3 different acts. We've got Davis Douglas to start, and then Brett Wildeman, who's going to be doing the rest of the tour with us, and then we're up last.
Excellent. Make sure you get out to the show this Saturday at the Solstice in Victoria. For CVV Magazine, I'm James Kasper.